Hello and welcome to Indy Scavenger newsletter number 429. Um, the previous version of this newsletter was an email newsletter, which we ran um, as a just email newsletter um, with the Small Press Association throughout the 2000s into 2010s and such. Um, I've tried reviving it a number of times. It simply hasn't been able to catch hold again. As an email newsletter, people aren't into it anymore, so that's fine. We're going video. Um, to get into this video with your publication so that I can talk about it and sell people on it, um, down below you'll find an email address. Send me an email. We'll discuss it from there. Basically, getting in touch is the best way to um, spread the word. And that's what this is all going to be about. It's word of mouth. If you don't spread the word about this newsletter can't work for you. So we want everybody to hit the click the likes and share this video with as many people as you can, because word of mouth is the way to go. You tell me what's going on, I'll tell people what's going on. And if everybody is listening to each other, we can get a lot accomplished and all win fans for our publications. So, anyway, I'm going to get straight into what the meat of one of these episodes is going to be. If I had news, other than, hey, I'm starting this back up, it would go here. Um, I will try and keep informed about anything else that we as a group of publishers and fans of publishers decide to do together. We'll put it in information for this. Other than that, we're going to talk about publications. First one I'd like to talk about is Tetragrammaton Fragments number 250. Um, the UFO, United Fanzine Organization, has been around for longer than I have, which is saying a lot. Um, it started basically back in the 60s, I believe. A few of the members are still around from then. Otherwise, a lot of new members have come and gone and come and gone and come and gone and come back and come, etc., etc. And issue number 250 obviously marks a big milestone for the group. Um, this particular issue has uh, articles written by and um, comic strips and other types of artwork and things from members that um, you can only find in this newsletter. Um, as a member of this group currently, I'm very proud to be in the United Fanzine Organization. Uh, I highly suggest that anybody that's taking their publication, small press or indie levels seriously, um, ask about joining the UFO, because it's been around so long. It's just no other publisher group compares. Other ones have come and gone and come and gone, and it's still there. Um, Very proud to be part of the United Fanzine Organization, to be a member at this milestone issue. Um, Chairmanship has just passed from Rob Imes, who's done a wonderful job for the last X number of years before I rejoined. He's been around as the chairman. David Brandstetter is going to be the new chairman of the group, starting after the issue that's coming out very soon. Um, 251 would be that issue number, and he'll be taking over for the new year. Um, he's got a lot of very interesting ideas, which I look forward to helping support and work with him on. So, United Fanzine Organization. Look down below, you will see a link where you can find how to get this publication, and otherwise discuss joining the group. That's that one. Now, there's a couple other very interesting industry type magazines that have been coming across my desk for a while now that I'd like to discuss. Um, since I don't really have a lot of new comics, etc., to talk about this particular episode, I'm going to talk about them. Um, Scott Davis. Scott Davis has been putting out these minis, digest, etc., basically cataloging all known existing small press that he knows of. Um, I basically sent him a copy of my whole database and said, here, add it to yours. And it's a pleasure to be working with him on that. Um, he just got to the D's. This particular issue does catalog and otherwise show who did what and when and who and where. It does not, however, really give you the contact information of each publisher or anything like that. This is just these things exist, which is fine. It's good information. It's kind of like a price guide setup, although it's not really increasing any prices, saying, oh, issue number one is worth $30 now, or anything like that. It's whatever the cover price is on the issue is shown, and that kind of information. So it is a very worthwhile endeavor. I highly suggest that you look down below, click whatever link I put up for it, and you go and support this effort. It's very important. He needs encouragement to keep putting these out as often as he can. He needs encouragement to otherwise let people know that this is out there and can be seen. I personally am going to help him do whatever he can to make this a very, very useful database of information for everybody. Now, other than that, the only real newsletter that I know of that's running right now would be Copy That, which is a mini comic size publication. And it basically deals just with mini comics, which is a great idea, and it's very enjoyable. I like how he does it. He puts interviews and issues, and some of the issues come in there 40 pages packed with big, long, meaty interviews, which is wonderful. You get some in-depth look at an individual creator in an issue, and that's great. The back of each issue is basically a quick listing of each mini comic that he has received in the mail since the previous issue, and he's come out just about once every month, so he's been doing that for well over 50 issues. In fact, it was called Copy This originally. If you look at this one really close, it said, oh no, it does say Copy That. Anyway, it said Copy This for the first 50 issues, and then 51 on say Copy That, which is kind of cool. So copy this, copy that. Anyway, the guy to contact for this, D. Blake Werts. I will put his contact information down below as well. If you're doing mini comics and you want to be seen and talked about by people who love mini comics, this is a great place to do it in. And I hope you will check that out as well. So that's really all the publications I have currently that are worth talking about today. I really want this episode of the newsletter just to show a basic framework of how things are going to go. If I had any developmental chatter going on in the comment sections from previous videos, I would discuss it here, put forth those ideas so that everyone can hear them, and we can work on developing things from there. The only other thing that I really need to mention is that the IndieFest website is basically sitting there ready for us to do stuff to. Um, I, I want it to be a framework that anybody can get a free website and sell their books and otherwise connect their audiences together so that their audience can um, be connected to the rest of small press as a whole so that we all kind of build a very solid community over time, which really at this point in time is fairly fragmented, and um, these people don't know what that person's doing, this other person doesn't know what those people are doing, and we really need to change that. Otherwise, small press is just a wild, wild west of different things that being done by different people, and nobody knows what's really going on. So we need to work on that. Um, any development conversation that you want to have about what you'd like to see done, put it down in those comments. I want you to hit the like button, the notification button, and that share button. Share this with your friends because word of mouth will get this off the ground, and then those 10 friends will tell 10 friends, and 10 friends will tell 10 friends, and we'll have people watching these videos, learning about publications that they haven't heard about before, and we'll all have a good chance of building our audiences. And that's what this is all about. So that's it. We're done. I'm not going to waste any more time um, on this because we want these to be watched by people interested in stuff and not just to listen to me babble. So anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.